ladies and gentlemen. This is Carlos Garcia from the Frat Chat Podcast with a very important announcement. It's not a bird, it's not a plane, no! It's a ball trimmer sent from space! Gentlemen, our friends over at Manscaped have been working night and day to bring you a below-the-waist grooming experience like none other with their brand new Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra. We're talking about a next-generation trimmer with interchangeable blade heads for whatever shave your mind can imagine. Upgrade your grooming game to the Ultrasphere this year by going to manscaped.com for 20% off plus free shipping with promo code FRATCHAT. High tech for low places with Manscaped. Oh, yeah.
When you were younger and you would cough, did your teachers, your mom tell you to put your hands up and shake them like this?
No.
They used to do that
My
in
dad was
school.
like, cover your damn mouth. I'm going to hit you with my belt.
Put your hands up, put your hands up. I think to myself, like, not only is everyone looking at me already for coughing, but now I just look like an idiot. I never understood what the point of that was. And sometimes people will pat you on the back. I'm like, what are you doing? I don't know why they do that. They should be teaching, right?
Well, the patting
Kids
on
put
the
their hand
back.
over their mouth, not to put their hands up in the air.
Yeah, the patting in the back makes sense. But the hand over the mouth, I feel like now I know why Simo's family spread COVID.
My
They're
family,
definitely super
AKA
spreaders in the family.
AKA
Hi,
Family
Grandma.
Zero. Family Zero is what the news calls us.
Yeah.
Yikes.
All right, we're gonna do this in 3, 2, 1.
What are you doing?
Testes in my mouth.
Get on the ground, you fucking pledge.
Ew.
Welcome to the greatest podcast experience of your life. This is the Frat Chat Podcast.
All young men like three things. Food, booze, pussy.
Featuring Carlos Garcia and Chris Moore.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of the greatest podcast in the history of podcasting time. This is a Frat Chat Podcast. I'm Carlos Garcia with Chris Moore. Let's go, Mr. Moore.
Yo, what's up, man? I'm tired. Are you tired too?
I'm exhausted. I feel like I don't want to do anything. I don't know if it's the time of year, daylight savings, the winter. I don't know. I don't know if Mercury did cocaine, is now in retrograde or some shit. But things are weird, Mr. Mo. I don't know. I don't like it.
You know, I went out last night. I supported a friend at a poetry reading, and I actually had a good time. I don't know a lot about poetry, but some of it I was like, oh, this is powerful. And so then we went out drinking, and then afterwards, I had to wait 20 minutes for one train, and then transfer to another train, and I wait 20 minutes for that one, and then it stopped running at some point. So I had to transfer to another train and wait 20 minutes for that, and it ended up taking over 2 hours to get home. It was so I feel like I spent the majority of my night on a train. I hate the MTA. I hate the train. I'm so tired.
It's the worst. Especially when you think about like the distance traveled is probably like 3 miles.
Oh,
overall.
totally.
You know what I mean? Like it's not like it doesn't. If you think about it, like fuck, you could probably walk it faster than you're in the train. Sometimes that fucks with me a little bit because it's like living in Maryland, you have to drive everywhere. You know what I mean?
Of
You gotta go
course.
to DC. It's kind of a pain in the ass. You're in your car a lot. California people, God, every time I'm there and I hit rush hour, I want to die a little bit. So it
There's
does feel
got to
nice to
be
sit in a train. Yeah, but
there's
then
got to
you're
be an
sitting
easier
on the
way to get from
train and
borough
then
to
it's
borough.
right, and it's like you're sitting there. It's like fuck, man. I'm going what should take me a 20-minute run, if that. But I'm gonna sit in this train for over an hour. It can fuck with you. However, when things are smooth and you only pay $2.75 just to get door to door and you go quick,
It's
you
$2.90
can't beat it.
now.
Oh yeah, they did move it up. It finally did it, huh? Those bastards. but they're not going to do anything to improve the stations. That pisses me off. They're like, yeah, we're just going to increase the fee, but we're not going to do anything with that money. We just want the money.
Ridiculous.
Like,
Oh, so I want to tell you about my night last night. I got in a
come
little
on.
altercation with some
Oh.
dumb douchey fuckboy, and there it was like standing room at this bar. We were able to grab one little cocktail table where we put our pitchers of beer and our cups, and then we had one stool, and then about 10 of us actually 12 of us layered our jackets on top this stool because there's no place to hang it up, and it was raining
Right.
last night, and so everyone was wet.
Yeah, it was not a good night.
The floor was wet and gross. Some drunk idiot went over and yanked each jacket off the chair one by one onto the floor and
No.
grabbed our stool.
No.
Can you believe that?
What a dick. What? Are you
I
serious?
caught it right before he grabbed it. I snatched that stool back. I said, "What the fuck is wrong with you? Don't do that." And he was like, "Huh?" I was like, I was gonna grab the stool." I said, "I know what you're gonna do." And you also just threw all of our belongings on this wet, murky, gross ass floor. What the fuck's wrong with you? You weren't raised right. And then his friend was like, "Hey man, how about you relax?" And I was like, "Little boy, don't you ever in your fucking life tell a gay man, a faggot, to goddamn relax. I will jump across this table, beat the fuck out of you. You hear me?" It's like, I've been to jail. So I flipped. Oh my God. I was so mad. And all of our jackets were wet and gross. And I was like, that's a really fucked up thing to do. Then he was like, okay, sorry. And the girls were like, he's sorry. But I just like exploded. And it reminded me that a couple of weeks ago, I also exploded because some weird, creepy drunk guy at this gay bar was trying to whisper something in my ear. And I said, say it again. And when I leaned in, he grabbed my head and put his tongue in my ear. Did I tell you about that?
No.
You know me.
No.
I slid off my bar stool, grabbed him by the shoulders, kneed him in the fucking balls, put one foot behind his feet, and shoved him down. I fucking decked him, and then stood over him, and I was like, "Why the fuck did you do that? It's fucking gross."
Oh
Now I gotta go
my.
get tested for hepatitis because you put your goddamn nasty, funky ear in your tongue in my ear. So I just feel like I need anger management again.
With the holidays approaching, our sponsor Waterboy is here to help you prepare for those nasty holiday hangovers. Because there's nothing worse than feeling like the Grinch while everyone else in the family is rocking around the Christmas tree. Waterboy is a hydration packet scientifically formulated to cut your hangover time in half. Now, there are other hydration packs in the market, but nothing comes anywhere close to finding those Sunday scaries like one little stick of Waterboy does right here. With zero sugar and over 3 times the electrolytes of Liquid IV, your hangover will stand no chance in hell, people. Now, unlike their competitors, Waterboy has added specific ingredients beyond just hydration to help in nausea, anxiety, and fatigue. Because we all know that hydration alone isn't enough to help after a holiday bender, people. It is not just for you. Waterboy's hangover recovery formula makes a thoughtful stocking stuffer or a fantastic gift for your loved ones. Show them you care about their well-being this holiday season with Waterboy, especially those college kids. And for this holiday season, our listeners will get 15% off of your entire order with our exclusive link at waterboy.com/fratchat. Again, that's waterboy.com/fratchat for 15% off your entire order. Recover properly with Waterboy, people. You'll thank us later.
I don't know what it is in the stars. I don't know what planets are aligned that's bringing all this weird shit my way, but I really am just not the one for nonsense. And I'm going to get arrested again. I just know it. Things happen in threes.
Now, at least, I will say, it's kind of badass that they back down. And the girls were like, "We're so sorry." So you must have done a good scary man face.
Oh, my screaming voice is like crazy. Because I dropped my voice an octave. I'm like, "Joe, what the fuck? Joe, what the fuck did you do that for?"
Hello, Steve, you motherfucker!
Exactly. That's what I sound like. Anywho, well, I know you were busy this week. You had a lot of shows. How'd your shows go? Lots of stand up,
Oh,
lots of
it was
giggling and
fun.
laughing.
It was rocking. We were doing well, and you know, I want to let you guys know that before I get to my time, SEMO's going around exploding all over people. Well, you too can explode all over, but all over your partner, because the Frat Chat podcast is happy to announce that we are partnering with the good people at Joy Mode. Oh yeah. And those people are sending us, as we speak, a little product to test out. And we'll let you know how it works out. It's a sexual performance booster, which you yourself can get right now and save 20% using promo code FRATCHAT at usejoymode.com.
Oh wow! So is it a pill? Is it a spray? Is it a lotion? Is it what type of product is this?
If you that's a great question, Mr. Mo. If you go right now, check it out. It's basically it's a little dosage, and I'm trying to see. It's like a little packet essentially, and
Like
it's
horny
similar
goat weed?
to our other sponsor. It looks like it's a little packet that uses these ingredients essentially. I think you just put it in water, and it's got L-citrulline, arginine nitrate, Panax ginseng, and vitamin C to boost nitric oxide production, increase sex drive, and enhance blood flow down below. Oh yeah. And we care about the
Wow.
down below. We are sponsored by Manscaped. We have been working for them for years. You know that we care about your down below area. So now you want it to look good with Manscaped, which you can also save 30% and get free shipping by using promo code FRATCHAT at manscaped.com. Trim them bad boys. And then you're going to go right here in Joy Mode, baby, and get yourself the sexual performance booster and save 20% on that as well by using promo code FRATCHAT at usejoymode.com. And make that now cleaned up, nice looking area perform better than ever, brother. I'm excited to try this because
Me
Julie's
too.
not
I
down to
love
try it.
sex.
I'm going to try it myself. Because as Simo likes to say, no one can love you better than you can.
No one can touch me better than I touch me. I'm really good at you know what? I'm so romantic to myself. I'll light a candle. I play music.
Mm-hmm.
I'll touch myself in the bathtub.
Simo just pulls it out and makes it look like a soap dispenser. Ah! It goes
I
right
lay on my
under the
back
eyes.
and I stretch the foreskin on either side so it looks like arms, and I do a little puppet show. Hi,
Hello there, Simo.
Oh, thanks, penis. My day was great. My day was fantastic. How's your day, penis? Oh, not too bad. I pee-peed 3 times.
Dr. P/Nis, great show.
Penis.
Simo put it on for me before for 6 hours.
It's a 6
Took a
hour
lot of
long
commitment.
show. I know there's so much material to get through. It's a lot of lines.
Yeah. And let me tell you, Dr. Penis never even got tired either. That was very impressive. So
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think that's what impressed
dick.
Joy Mode. They were like, we got to call these guys.
Fantastic dick.
It's like, how do you put a mustache on a penis? Never knew, but woo, life changing.
Oh, mustache. Oh, no. That's called discharge.
Oh, nice.
Sorry. Ooh, I should have warned you. You might want to go to the doctor.
Yeah, that's
checked
why.
out.
That's why you said don't touch the puppets. Oh Lord! But yes, life has been good. Life has been great. We've been rocking, we've been performing. We are gearing up, though, Mr. Mo, to a very special time because the greatest comedy show of all time is coming back for its last show, 2023. We're gonna kick ass at Broadway Comedy Club, and Friday, December 15th. It's gonna be an epic lineup. It's gonna be an epic lineup indeed. In fact, you got Mr. Mo in the house. You got myself in the house. That's a big duh. You got Rob Prendamano hosting this biatch.
Oh,
You got
love
Veronica Kwiatkowski some Hot Sets comedy rocking in the house. You got Alingon Mitra coming back, The Late Show with Colbert. Carol Zoccoli's coming back to Comedy Central. Mika Mo from HBO. We have the retirement show from Victor Torres as well. You know, on Russell presents The Ruckus. Get ready to come rock with us. We got tiny.cc show. Use promo code GREATEST. Half off. Half off. This lineup. You do it right now. Stop what you're doing. Slam the brakes in your car. Who cares if the guy behind you fucking rear ends you? This is important business you have to take care of. Because seating is limited. So you want to get tiny.cc. That's greatest comedy show. Do it right now. Do it. Just do it. Punch it. And that's about it. That's what we've been up
Did you
to.
know that Victor is 50 years old?
Yeah, that's why he's retiring.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, he's been at it for a while. I mean, hopefully I don't retire at 50. I'm not gonna lie. I want to keep going, but he's done a lot too. So it's kind of like, I get it. So I don't know. It depends when, depends when enough is enough, I guess.
I hope I make it
I
to
don't know.
50. I get in a lot of bar fights.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Sounds like you need to stop exploding all over dudes. It might not be healthy for you.
Yeah. I got
Long
too
term.
much
Or
testosterone. I gotta get this poison. I need to have more sex.
it's true. Well, joy mode is coming, my friend.
Yeah.
So keep an eye on that mail.
Yes.
So you can
yes,
keep an
yes.
eye out on the mails. See what I did there?
Oh yeah, Simo. Oh yeah, Simo.
Anyways, I got a story for you, Mr. Mo, about.
Oh, I love a good story.
Oh yes, about a certain guy who. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of glad that he didn't explode all over the place, all over everybody. Because on Monday, and I got this story from the good people at Dr. Greyfang, not to be confused with Dr. Gayfang. That's an emo screen name on Grindr,
Yeah.
and he takes
Grinder,
off the
Jacked,
N.
Hornet, Scruff,
And he
Adam
takes
for Adam.
he takes off the
you know
N
it.
in Fang too. So it's not, but we put it together. It's not, I can't say it. It's very offensive, but he can. Anywho, on Monday of this past week, last week, Christopher Boyd, and sucks that his name and face is out there now, a convicted felon who is barred from owning firearms, was pulled over for having an obscured license plate. For those of you who don't know what that means, I see Simo scratching his head over there. It means a covered up license plate. Numbers concealed.
Or maybe
Boyd was
he had
questioned
a
by the
license
Popo.
plate and took a magic marker and drew his own letters.
Yeah, that's right. He put it on a piece of cardboard. He didn't even use numbers or anything. He just said license plate. But he got pulled over. And when Mr. Christopher Boyd was questioned by the Popo, the Pig / the 5-0, whatever else cool nicknames they got, about a bag containing pills, he claimed that they were Percocet pills that his Aunt Trish had given him to lessen the pain
Trish.
of a bullet lodged in his spine, which is pretty fucking crazy. He appeared to be very physically uncomfortable during the traffic stop. And when the cops searched him, they uncovered a Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 3.80 handgun inside his ass.
Wow. Okay, so was it entirely in his ass?
Inside his ass.
What if it went off?
That's what I'm saying. We're lucky he didn't explode on anyone. That could have been bad. Just a little.
Well, I hope the cops threw the
Freeze!
gun away. Stinks.
Yeah. And I wonder how did they, because I guess they're doing the pat down, spread your legs, sir. Put your hands on behind the vehicle and start with the legs. They search like behind the balls and shit.
It gives a
But then
new
how do they
meaning for the
feel?
term poop shoot.
I like that. I like that. I like
Charge.
that. Charge him with possession.
Yeah.
But anyway, now how do they? I wonder if like the handgun, like the handle of the gun was like sticking out, or like if the tip of the gun, like how do they feel that there was a gun up his ass? How did that whole thing come about? I'm sure they must know though. Especially, it depends how long these cops were on the force, but they said that he looked noticeably uncomfortable. So I feel like they have to know the difference between noticeably uncomfortable because of possibly a medical condition or noticeably uncomfortable because of something being up his ass. You know what I mean? Is that like good police work? It's
Oh
like,
yeah. I wonder if the policeman was gay. He was like, this
yeah,
is a case of mismatched or a poor purchase of a butt plug. They gotta work
that's
their way
right.
up. You gotta
That's right.
work your
That's
way
what
up. Start small and work your way up to large. He should have started with a little pistol and worked his way up to
that's
that
right.
handgun.
That's why you need more gay police officers, ladies and gentlemen. They know these things. So
I think it's possible because I've had some dicks inside me that were curved, and the handgun is curved. There's use for it
yeah,
out
but
there.
I mean, but it's like very curved. Like, what did that guy break his penis? Like, what the fuck? it's a 90-degree angle curve.
I went
That's
to
why I wonder if it was like just stuck in there and like the handle was just completely like sticking out. Like you could have just like shot into his ass.
there is this festival every year in Chicago called International Mr. Leather. And before they have the actual beauty pageant, they have like it's called I think like the market, and they have all these like vendors set up where they're selling sex toys and things. And I learned that anything you can fit into your butthole is a sex toy. You'd be surprised.
Oh,
So I wouldn't be
wow.
surprised if there are butt plugs in the shape of guns. Some people might be into that.
Oh,
I'm into vacuum cleaner attachments. I'll put some of those in there.
oh. Now here's the thing. I wonder, and this is just me. I feel like
Carlos is
he
like,
would
I
have
have
had to
this
put the gun
friend
in.
that wants to know. I have a friend.
How would you get the gun in safely? My friend wants to know.
A lot
No,
of
I feel like,
lube and determination.
well, exactly. And I feel like if this guy put that handgun in there as he was getting pulled over, all he had was determination, dude.
Maybe a little
Ooh,
spit. Spit goes a long way.
yeah, but shout out to his asshole for putting up with that.
Yeah.
Oof. That is not going to be good. You have, especially in the time that you have for a cop to pull you over, and then they put their lights on and they leave you sitting in the car for like a little bit to like intimidate you a little bit, and the cop gets out of the car very slowly. They have the flashlight on. They very slowly start walking up to you. They shine it on everything to make you feel like like they own you a little bit, and then they come to your window. Roll up the window a little bit, sir. By then, the gun has to be inside.
Yeah.
So that gives him a good 3 to 5 minutes to get that gun up his ass. I mean, I don't know, man. I feel like we should give him a trophy or something because I don't think I could do that. I mean, he got caught, so I guess he didn't do that great job at it. But like,
There's
I
a
don't think I
lot of
could do
gays
that.
out there that have big, wide, gaping buttholes. He might just have a loosey goosey, torn up butthole.
That's true.
Some people
He
get
was already a
fisted.
convicted felon.
If people can get
That's right.
fisted, then a gun
Oh,
is like no big deal.
That's true. I've seen people get fisted.
I remember one time on
Oh,
Grinder years ago, this guy said, "Are you into fun?" And he spelled it FFUN. And I was like, "Yeah, sure." Then he sent me all these pictures of him being fisted. And I didn't know that's how you spell it. F fun stands for fisting.
oh my
You
god.
live and you learn.
Oh my god.
So next time Julie
You
texts
live
you, "Are
and
you up
you
for some
learn.
fun tonight?" You say, "No, absolutely not. My body's my temple."
Never. Oh. 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 Yeah, I'm not into any fun. Not at all. No fun here. Exit only. But I remember there's a video on the internet somewhere, and it was a series of videos. And in fact, in our fraternity, some of our pledge names were given out after these videos. Like there's Bag Slap, which was a video if you search bagslap.com. It's like a nut slapping a butt. There's the Pounder, which is a dude, pounder.com, a dude banging his dick with a hammer.
Wasn't there a
There's
meat
Tub
spin?
Girl, I think. There's Meat Spin, penis spinning. You spin me right round.
Tub Girl was a classic.
Tub Girl was a classic. And I wonder if there's going to be one of these guys now. Handgun.com.
Handgun.com.
Oh,
Have you
God.
seen where you put your handgun? Oh, I hear my husband rearranging furniture again. What impeccable timing. Thank you. Thank you so much, Osmar.
There was one guy. Yeah, great. There's not a better time than to rearrange the furniture. It's clearly when your significant other is doing a podcast, a highly sensitive microphone. But you know.
Mm-hmm.
But do you remember in those videos? I think there was one where it was a bald guy with like a lubed up head sticking his head up in someone's ass.
I don't remember that, but I would watch it just to see if it was possible. I'm not going to watch it with my hand down my pants. I'm not into it, but I am curious as to whether or not it can be achievable.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it was very impressive. Like I said, it was kind of, but I can't remember if it was the vagina or the ass. But he got in there.
Who does it
suck like a reverse birthing?
Who has the worst position in that scenario? Because I can't imagine that feeling good in your butthole. That's gotta hurt so bad.
Oh.
I also can't imagine having your eyes, nose, and mouth, surrounded by sphincter. Ugh, gross. People are really gross.
Like an anaconda swallowing you.
Yeah, exactly.
You can see the rings.
Speaking of butt stuff, what is our topic for today?
Wait, what? I don't think that transition works here, Mr.
No?
No, I don't know. We're not really talking. I mean, I'm not talking about. Are you talking about butt stuff today?
I mean, one of us should. There's clearly a market for it.
I think we got our list crossed because this week, Mr. Mo, I'm talking about the top holiday gifts to give your loved ones. Because it's 2023, baby. The holidays are right around the corner. And the people need to know what the hell they should get their friends, their loved ones, the people they care about. So maybe that includes butt stuff. I don't know. You don't know. Could be a little butt stuff, a little booty. But in my case, it's the things that make people like you, make people love you. And in my case, I'm going to try to give you things that will not break the bank. Except for one thing, that would be a little expensive. But it's cheaper than it's ever been. And no, it's not sex. No, it's not cocaine either. No, it's not butt stuff. But you'll find out. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, happy holidays. It's time to give you the top 10 gifts that will make you look cool in the holidays here at the Frat Chat Podcast. And this is not your typical list. This is a good list. This isn't some shit where it's like lame gifts that people don't like. No. Each of these gifts we would buy ourselves, And in some cases, we have. So check it out. Pay attention. Turn up the volume. Get ready to rock with us. Again, top 10 best holiday gifts to get this
You
year
got some really good ones.
of the Lord Lady Gaga 2023 here at the Frat Chat Podcast. Let's rock. Oh, that worked out perfectly. I'm just going to say I planned that because I'm a professional, but
Nice.
cool.
Good job.
That's right. I did it. Ladies and gentlemen, the holidays are upon us. And you know what that means for us here at the Frat Chat Podcast? Heavy drinking. Whether it's to hang with friends and family you haven't seen in a while, or just to put up with your creepy Uncle Jimmy that touches you way too much and doesn't seem to learn anything about personal boundaries, Uncle Jimmy. The boozy drinks are always flowing freely here during the holiday. That means that a holiday hangover is always trying to ruin my good times. And now that I'm in my 30s, a hangover would take days to recover from. That was until I found Waterboy, the best damn hydration stick in the game. Because that's all a hangover is, people, dehydration. So you want to make sure you're putting back into your body what the hard night of partying took out. And most hydration powders are packed full of sugar that cause you to crash even harder. Not to mention you have to drink so many of them to get the electrolyte replenishment that your body really needs to recover. Meanwhile, Waterboy has over 9 times the electrolytes as a Gatorade inside just one of these sticks. Inside each one of these bad boys, there's ginger for that nausea and to make your tummy feel better. There's also L-theanine to help calm your nerves and reduce your anxiety. And maybe the best part about Waterboy is how amazing it tastes. Their most popular flavors include strawberry lemonade, lemon lime, and blue raspberry, though I'm personally partial to grape myself. Oh, it's so good. You're actually going to want to drink these. And Waterboy is also gluten-free, caffeine-free, dairy-free, vegan, and made right here in the US of A. A lot of things get worse as you get older, but your hangovers don't have to. Waterboy isn't a magic cure, but it's pretty damn close to one. Hundreds of thousands of people already trust Waterboy as their hangover cure. It's time to stop dealing with that anxiety alone. For a limited time, our listeners get an exclusive 15% off discount with our link at waterboy.com/fratchat. That's 15% off waterboy.com/fratchat. It's time to ho hydrate this holiday season with Waterboy. Anywho. Would you like to go first, Mr. Mo?
Sure. Remember last year I got my dad that little
Actually, before you go first, I'm sorry to be rude,
Wow.
but I have a bonus one that I wanted to say.
Okay.
Because I didn't want us to come off as biased, but we do stand by these products, and they were gonna take a spot on my list, but they are our show sponsors, so I have to declare that. But you can't go on the holidays without the good people at Manscaped, who I spoke about earlier, and the good people of Waterboy, because Manscaped right now just released the 5.0, ladies and gents. That's an awesome gift. I actually don't tell anyone, but I got one for one of my loved ones, and I'm going to give it to him during Christmas. It's an expensive
Thanks.
use
I already have
promo
one,
code
though.
FRATCHAT, save some money. Yeah, I have one, but I'm keeping it for myself because I love it. I'm not gonna give mine away. Even though I thought about it, maybe it would have been a nice gift. It's like, hey, only lightly used. Remember to wash it before you use it. But I figured, better to give them a new one. You can go right now. Use promo code FRATCHAT. Get 20% off plus free shipping. You missed out Black Friday. It's okay. Because promo code FRATCHAT saves you a ton of money. And then you can get all the little supplies for your boys down below. They have great boxers. They got creams and shit for your nuts. They have, obviously, the lawnmower. They have a face shaver. They have everything. So check it out. Go to manscaped.com right now. Use promo code FRATCHAT and get yourself everything. You get a bundle of all the products. It's awesome.
They
And on
also have
Waterboy,
this new handyman.
they do. The handyman is great.
The handyman, I
So
love
check
it.
it
It's
out.
a compact face shaver.
Mm-hmm.
I take it with me when I go on trips.
And you got hairy ears and nose. They got something for that too. They got something for everything. So check it out
Oh
again,
yeah.
manscaped.com. Use promo code FRATCHAT. Save 20% off plus free shipping. And shipping can get expensive, so don't underestimate the free shipping. And also, you can check out the good people at Waterboy, as I said, because we know what happens during the holidays. We spoke about it last week. People get in fights. It's annoying. You know what I mean? You got the top 10 topics that people fight about most during the holidays. We spoke about that last week. You can listen to that, the Frat Chat podcast. Archives now, I guess, because it's been a week. But it leads to a lot of drinking, at least to getting hammered, at least to getting a little loosey goosey, because that's the only way you can put up with some of these fucking people that you're going to be surrounded with during the holiday. But you know, you're going to feel like shit the next day. You're probably going to meet up with some of your buddies too from home. There's going to be a lot of drinking. So you want to make sure you can last, especially right now. We here in the Frat Chat podcast, we're in our 30s, and some hangovers really hurt.
Oh my
They take us
God,
out for
they're the
days.
worst.
So we got to be able to recover and do it all over again the next day, so we could, still be cool. So we go with the good people at Waterboy. This right here is the strawberry lemonade and the grape, which I love. These things taste good, and one of these little packets is like drinking 10 Gatorades.
Yeah.
So I'll leave it at that.
I bought some for
That's
my
how you'll
sister for
feel.
Christmas.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
She doesn't listen
People
to the
love
pod,
it.
so I'm not worried about her finding out.
Yeah, fuck you. Simo's sister.
Fuck.
You suck, but I hope you enjoy your Christmas present because it is a good one. So again, you can go to waterboy.com/fratchat right now. Stop what you're doing. Get this shit for yourself or for a loved one. Again, it's waterboy.com/fratchat. And you don't have to use the promo code. It's put in for you when you do it that way. And they know we sent you. So take good care of you. So again, waterboy.com/fratchat. Do it. So manscaped.com. Use promo code FRATCHAT. Get 20% off plus free shipping. Or Waterboy. Waterboy.com/fratchat. And get 50% off with promo code. Without using promo code. You don't need to. It's put in.
Don't you think that
Waterboy.com/fratchat.
Adam Sandler should be the spokesperson for Waterboy?
Tackling fuel. That's actually true. But maybe if we pitch it, they'll give us a finder's fee. And also, don't forget in the holidays, if you're if you have some fun time, like Simo's weird uncle used to say, if you play your cards right, to his wife, if you play your cards right, Susie might get some tonight. She's gonna get lucky. Well, you can send him some Joy Mode as well. Use joymode.com. Use promo code FRATCHAT, 20% off. So do it. Check out our awesome sponsors. You're gonna have a good time. But now we can get to the official list. These products, none of these people compensate us, or these companies compensate us at all. They don't give us any money. If they would like to give us some money, give us a follow on all social channels at Frat Chat Podcast. We'll take money. We like money. But no, we have not been compensated anyway. These are things that we ourselves would want to give out and that we think or receive, because we're not just givers, we're receivers, or at least Simo is. And
or you can donate money to the GoFundMe I started for Christopher Boyd's rectum retrieval operation.
That's right. It's very important.
Because you know that gun did some damage down there. Okay, so here's my first one.
Oh yeah.
Recuerdas last year? Remember last year when I got my dad that little piano that you put at the base of your toilet, and while you're on the toilet, you can play the piano with your feet?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I hear your dad got signed. Now he's playing stadiums.
It's a major label, yeah. His poo-poo playing is kinda like... So now they have this thing. It's called Squat and Trot Toilet Treadmill, and I think that the
Oh,
intention behind this is that sometimes your legs fall asleep when you're on the toilet. It's got to keep them moving. So it's a little miniature treadmill that you can put in front of you while you're on the toilet. So in lieu of a squatty potty, you just put this little miniature treadmill, and you can walk in place while you're pinching a loaf. How brilliant is that?
oh my god. Oh my god. This thing's amazing.
It's
I'm
called
gonna get this
the
for Julie.
Squat and Trot Prank Gift Box.
Julie wants to run a half marathon this year, or 2024 now
Oh,
coming.
that'd be
So
good practice for her.
yeah, she likes to poop. She likes to train for marathons. You put them together, and you got the squat and trot. And now I gotta say, whoever came up with the tagline on this box needs to get a raise. They need to get signed
Oh
to
yeah.
write for Fallon. The tagline is your daily dose of the runs, and I
Mhm. That
just,
is brilliant.
I mean, I can't. You can't charge. You just can't do better than that.
Charge.
I will say the box. Why is that little old man walking into the guy pooping? It's like, do you see that? Oh shit!
Um,
Because it's a standing workout too. But they should have put the old guy somewhere else. That doesn't look like he's just watching this guy take
yeah,
a shit. But yeah, you can
I
use it for
agree.
sitting or standing. I don't know why. I don't know why he's doing it in the bathroom. Perhaps I would just move the little treadmill to the living room, so I'm not walking from I just took a shit. But he does have his thumbs up, so maybe he just like is looking down into the poop and was like, "Whoa, that was a big one." Thumbs up,
It
because
supports up to 400 pounds.
wow. So that you can even do it after eating Chipotle.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, I have to ask you this because I just need to take a personal poll. After you take a poop, do you always look to see what size it is?
Oh, absolutely.
I always
I'm
do.
like tempted to take a picture and send it to you if it's impressive.
I used to Snapchat it to my friends. But then enough people told me it was gross. Someone did it to me, and I thought it was gross. But I was like, "Oh yeah, you want to play this game with your little poopies?" So then I took a monster one,
I
and
have
they're
a
like, "Oh
friend.
my god, I
Well,
surrender!"
I have an old roommate that used to, when he wasn't looking, I would take his phone and take pictures of my shit on his phone and then put his phone down.
Oh, no. You sunk my battle shits. Uh,
Well, what's
yeah.
first on your list? Is it another squat and trot?
Uh, I wish you can't. You cannot beat that. I'm gonna give you though something that is also a fun little workout. But actually, I guess you could use this on the toilet as well. But I don't think it's meant to. It's the box ballin' boxing reflex ball. It's literally an MMA gear / boxing ball, which trains your reflexes. So it's basically, do you remember those little things as a kid? It's like a paddle that has the string with the little
Oh,
ball, and
yeah.
you just pat pat. Well, it's sort of like that, but it's like a foam ball on a string that you attach to your head, and you basically start punching it. You like, rather than shadow boxing, you're punching this ball, and it bounces and it comes back at you, and you want to keep punching and doing combos and stuff and keep it moving. And it comes with an app so you can keep track of your count, and ideally you want to do as much as possible and keep it moving. They say it's surprisingly hard to do. And boxing is a great workout. So if you do this
Do
for a
you
few
have to
minutes,
box or can you swat at it with your hands like this?
so you want to bitch slap it?
Yeah.
You want to Friday night sissy fight it?
Yeah, dude.
well, well, if you want to beat it up like a big boy, like Simo does, you can do that too, I guess. You can do that as well.
I mean, that's
But
a pretty cool gift, though. And I would love to do that on the toilet.
Yeah, for sure, right? You can practice your reflexes without having to move your feet. That's pretty useful. That's some good head movement right there. And Simo knows all about head movement. Hey. Oh yeah, Simo. And the good thing about this gift right here is that literally you can get it for like $23 right now on Amazon. I'm gonna go ahead and include links to all this stuff in the description of our episode. So wherever you're listening us to, you just scroll down to the episode notes, but you'll see links to our sponsors, our social media, and these products. So you can just click on it, thank us later, follow us at the Frat Chat Podcast on all social channels, just to support because we're awesome, and because we gave you the hookup during the holidays, and we're even. So do it. But yeah, $23 on Amazon. You can't beat that. So it's cheap, it's fun, it's something you can get for anybody in the family, no matter the age. Something a kid would enjoy, an adult would enjoy, an old person would enjoy. You don't have to be a boxing fan to enjoy it. It's addicting. It's something you guys can take turns to play. It's good for couples. It's good for brother and sister. It's good for everybody. So check it out. Box Ballin', original with the app. And no, there's
That's
a million.
pretty cool.
There's a million boxing reflex balls, but I thought that this one in particular was cool because it comes with the app, and it was sponsored by a bunch of other celebs. And I'm a sucker for a good sponsorship.
Me
Like you got John
too.
Jones, current UFC champion of the world, sponsoring this product. You can't beat it. So do it.
I have a gift that's pretty versatile as well. You ever have people that
This
say
is the
that
butt
they just
stuff comes in.
no butt stuff. Unless you want some, I can do if you want to give me a few minutes, I'm sure I can find something out there. I can find something
Good.
probably in my underwear drawer that I can re-gift. Okay, so when people say they don't want anything, and you're like, "What can I get you for Christmas?" Oh, you know what? Nothing. I don't need anything. I have everything I need.
Yeah.
That's their way of saying, "Surprise me and make it good." That's their way of saying, "Get me something perfect based on my personality and don't you fuck it up." And I'm not trying to play no games. So they have this thing called Useless Box. And when you receive this gift, it is
I told you to
nicely
stop calling
gift
your grandma
wrapped.
that.
Huh?
I told you to stop calling your grandma that just because she
Oh,
can't have kids
useless
anymore.
box.
You
Well,
know,
then she should stop calling me faggot.
it's just
How
called
about that?
menopause. Well, that's fair. Touche. Touche.
So there's this box that's like nicely gift wrapped, and then when you open it, it says this box contains nothing exactly what you wanted. And I think this is a perfect gift for snotty teenagers. It's a perfect gift for annoying significant others who can't give you a couple ideas. It's a perfect gift for that parent who's like, I don't need anything, just
Yep.
you.
Yep.
They're
Yep.
lying. Of course you want something. You'll be really
Yep.
upset if we're all opening gifts and not you.
Yep. Absolutely. And I, you hear that in every family as well, brother, sister. Oh, I don't want anything. Larry. Yeah. Okay. If I show up with fucking nothing, you're gonna hate me for the rest of my life.
It's true.
So I agree. This box is fantastic. I'm all about it. I'm all about it. I should get this for Julie. She would break up with me on the spot though. She would.
She might. And then you be responsible to pay rent all by yourself.
That's right, and that's really why I keep her around. It's expensive out here. I never realized how much my boys down below needed some TLC until I found Manscaped. With all their awesome products, they make my boys feel like kings. And I owe it all to you, Manscaped. Mwah. Because AI is cool and all, but I think that this might be the biggest technological advancement the world has ever seen. I mean, think about it. Every man knows how scary it is when you're gonna go in for a close shave below the belt. It's terrifying. That's why I trust only Manscaped for all my sensitive areas. Inside this package, you'll find the star of the show, the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra, baby. Their 5th generation trimmer features 2 interchangeable next generation skin safe blade heads, a standard one for taking a little off the top, and a new foil blade to go smooth wherever your heart desires. Typically your balls. We also have dual LED spotlights to provide contrast to multiple skin tones, 3 length setting combs, and oh, did I mention this trimmer is waterproof too? Because it is. It's totally waterproof. Yeah, I just said it, so remember that. And no more wet shaving down there. Count me in, because we're talking 3 length setting combs for all your desired lengths. And oh, did I mention this trimmer is waterproof too? Just in case I didn't say it before, I said it. It's waterproof. Remember that. Write that down. Tell your friends. And taking it on the go? Well, Manscaped has you covered because this puppy comes with a travel case and even a travel log feature to avoid any accidental powering and or weird looks at the airport. Because it's totally a ball trimmer. That's all it is in there. I swear to God, officer. And this right here is on the cutting edge of cutting pubes. So upgrade your ball trimmer right now and your life will follow. And get 20% off plus free shipping with the promo code FRATCHAT at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping with the promo code FRATCHAT at manscaped.com. I can promise you, you've never seen a ball trimmer look like a spaceship. So get yours today from our folks at Manscaped.
Now, Julie would be that person. It's like, oh, I don't need anything. And then if I don't get her something, like the look on her face would turn to murder. And she's the nicest, but everybody likes a good gift. So people, this is a PSA before I get off my soapbox, move on to the next one. If you want something, don't tell people you don't want anything.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with like birthday parties or like wedding events and shit like that. Where it's like, don't bring a gift, but they want you to bring a gift. Now you're just confusing, motherfucker. Say what you mean. Mean what you say.
Correct.
That's my lesson to you here at the Frat Chat Podcast. But anywho, on to the next one. This is another one that I actually did get, not just for my dad when he was around, but for Julie's parents as well, who are avid golfers, and they like to practice on their game. But it's easy. They got a little outdoor hole out there so they can practice on like chip shots. But how do you practice?
I got a hole they can practice on.
Oh
yeah, Simo.
But it's got to be a smaller hole, though. They need something for a golf ball to go down in, not a softball. So you gotta.
Yes, I understand.
But this is called the Indira Putting Mat by Sensi Club, and this is the one I personally got, and it's a golf pong putting game putting green. It's essentially a long green with a little hole that you can practice your putting, and for $50 you can get the mat and the putter, or for $30 just the mat if someone already has a putter. So it's like, imagine like it's like having your own like putt hole at home, which is so fucking fun. So you can give it to someone who actually likes golfing and wants to practice putting, but it's a fun gift too. You can get someone to put in their office or something when they need a mental break.
Totally. I would love
the
that.
Apartment, or if you want to do something and not annoy your neighbors below you and stuff with a fucking golf ball rolling because it's a thick mat. Cheap gift, good gift, super fun, and rather addicting too because it's really fucking fun. Like I would sit there with
you can say hole in one, putt is a lot of fun.
Well, this is why I don't hang out with that many white people at putt courses, you guys. But sure, you can say that if you want. But it's a good gift. It's a fun gift, and it's got the Frat Chat Podcast stamp of approval. Oh, yeah.
Charge. Okay.
So what you got next?
Next, I have. Sometimes I feel like around the holidays, no matter how old you are, it's nice to get a fun toy. Not necessarily a sex toy, although those can be fun too.
But is this where the butt stuff comes in? Because that's how you intro us. So I'm waiting for butt stuff.
No, but I'm sure that Christopher Boyd can probably shove this into his gaping wide asshole if he wanted to. But this gift is called the Galactic Fidget Spinner. It's the perfect
Oh,
gift for kids
that's
and
cool.
adults who are kids at heart. So pretty much this like fidget floats above your hand and you can throw it
What?
away from you and it will come back to you like a boomerang. And it's really cool in the dark because it lights up.
Hmm.
I mean, it's just a simple throwaway stocking stuffer, but I thought, what a fun little something. You know
Wait,
what I mean?
how the fuck does it come back? How
No
does it
idea.
float?
Some sort of sensors
What?
on it.
Galactic fidget spinner. Hold on.
I've seen
Galactic.
things like this at like malls, but not this fancy.
Dude, and you can get them for like from $12 to $40
Yeah.
on Amazon.
I feel
On
like not only am I always looking for like a big gift for, my significant other, but I always think about little small like stocking stuffers, just fun little things um to unwrap. You
This
know what I
is
mean? It's
fucking
just the act of
sweet. What?
unwrapping that's fun sometimes. Like when you're unwrapping a dick in a condom and you're or you're unwrapping the foreskin around the tip of the dick and you're like, what do we
Not
have in
totally.
here?
That's that's
Okay,
that's
so
why I don't need condoms. It's just pull the foreskin up.
I heard
And
Julie told me you take your foreskin, you put it over her head, and you dunk her in water, and that, ladies and gentlemen,
that's
is what we
right.
call the snorkel.
That's right. And then when I had kids, I just you know how when you're like sealing an empanada, you use a fork around to press the edges so it doesn't
Yeah,
just do that to the skin and so it doesn't open.
yeah,
And then
that's
boom,
that's
it just
great.
fills up like a water balloon and then I go drain it on the side. It's
Listeners, I hope you're
fantastic.
taking notes. This is like really important
This is good
information.
stuff. This is good stuff. Now I think I'm on Amazon right now, and I'm on the Galactic Fidget Spinner. It looks like it's some kind of fan or something. It's a little engine that powers it, and you charge it with a USB. And I found it right here on discount for $25 instead of 32. How it comes back, I have no idea, but I do see a picture of a bunch of white people smiling and not hitting each other, so it does look like a great toy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This is awesome. Honestly, I might buy this, but for myself and for I have a goddaughter slash little cousin and her little brother, and I already got them Christmas gifts. But this could be a good
You gotta
addition.
buy things for Julie that you want, and then when she's not playing with it, you play with it.
That's right. That's what my brother used to do for me. He'd get me Christmas gifts that I hated and he liked. So, well, I guess I just have to keep it. I lost the receipt. It's like you son of a bitch.
Understandable.
Oh
Well, are
god.
you gonna buy
Yep.
this next gift for your brother or no?
Oh, this next one I would actually buy. Uh, I think he actually the crazy thing is I think he would like this gift. But I think a lot of people would because especially millennials
Mm-hmm.
and anyone under it. Because I'm talking about they have these days the Harry Potter book collection. You can get it all books 1 through 7 on Amazon right now. The paperbacks for $53 for all the books,
Oh
or the
wow, that's a good
hardcovers.
deal.
Yeah, it's a great deal, right? Or the hardcovers if you like it hard. Oh yeah, Simo for 173, which is also still pretty good considering it's 7 goddamn books. So, I mean, these books will keep on giving. First things, like I said, millennials love Harry Potter. The books from our childhood. We're on like 4th grade when that shit came out. But millennials are also popping out babies left and right, which means that one of these books can be the books that those babies learn to read on, or their bedtime stories, and they can grow up with them. And it's a book that anyone can read, like even Simo. And sure, he reads it a little slowly, but he gets the
Yeah.
job done because J.K. Rowling might have a thing against trans women, but damn it, she can write.
I always get the job done. Don't you worry about that. Um,
That's right.
I love how at one point you tried to write the word
Oh
books and you
yeah,
wrote boobs.
Simo.
These boobs
Yes,
will
that's
keep on giving. Mine must have been somewhere else. Whose boobs? J.K.
It's like
Rowling?
boobs. I like boobs.
Even gay men
So
like
you know,
boobs.
like, men, no matter what, gay or straight, cannot help but to be distracted by boobs. If you say boobs, we will look, and it's just what boobs.
Oh yeah.
And the
Well,
word boobies is always funny. So
oh totally. Now I
I'll always laugh.
don't have any boobies on my list, but I do have the chill pill. And this is a handheld device that helps you fall asleep in minutes. So it's basically this little
What?
contraption you hold in your hand and it sends pulses through your hand down to your arm and somehow it's supposed to enhance or I guess induce sleep. So in lieu of sleeping pills, you hold on to this chill pill, and it's supposed to vibrate in a way that helps you sleep.
What?
Hmm.
This is wild. And I see it. You can get it for like $65, and in some cases even cheaper. But this is
Hmm.
the actual chill pill brand. Then one is $65, but there's like there's like the copycat versions that you can get
Right.
for from $11 to $20 on Amazon now. How the fuck does this thing work? This is actually work. This is wild. I'm looking at it. It looks honestly like, I mean, almost looks like a little USB or something. It's just a little thing with a button.
Yeah,
Easy mind
I
comes
would try it.
sufficient.
What do you have to
I
lose?
absolutely want it.
Just 65 bucks.
Absolutely. That's true. But that's so cheap that it's worth it, especially if you're struggling to sleep. Like I do, for example. Like I told you, I slept like shit last night.
Me
Uh,
too.
like just so bad. I would have loved to have this. So, yeah, it's small. No drugs. It's worth a try, you guys. Chill pill. Get it right now for $65 on Amazon.com. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay, we got the chill pill. Plus, then you can. Someone freaks out. Can be like, "Take a chill pill, man." It's like, "Oh, thanks, I will. I do need a nap." Then you can go take a little nappy. It's kind of nice.
I'm gonna go close my window really quick because my neighbors are arguing. I'll be right back.
Well, this could become evidence. I'm just sitting here drinking my coffee, contemplating life.
Oh, it's not outside, it's through the wall.
Yeah, I can hear them now. Holy shit. But you never know. Maybe we should be quiet for a minute in case we need this audio to become evidence and in a murder trial.
Evidence? Who gives evidence? We just make that shit up. It's fake TV.
Yeah, that's what the cops do. It's
Did you
actually
hear there was
crazy.
a woman's body found in the basement of an apartment building in Chelsea this morning?
Wow, that's
The news has
crazy.
been all over it. They're like, how does
Wow.
she get there? I don't know, but I'm assuming someone put her there, so find him.
Yeah, you idiots. Duh.
How did she end up there? Well, I have a
Oh
feeling
my
that she's probably
god.
murdered and taken down there, so find him.
Yeah, that's wild. There's actually, and this is speaking of evidence, actually, there is an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm, Larry David show, where he goes to a baseball game. I actually just watched it recently with Julie because I'm showing her that show. And, at the time, it seemed just like a normal little episode. But later on, a few years later, that episode ended up saving a man's life because he was wrongly convicted of murder. And his alibi was that he went to a LA Dodgers game. And no one believed him because I don't think he had the ticket stub or something. There was something with the evidence where they just didn't believe him. He was sitting there rotting in jail. But Larry David found out about this case, and via the guy's lawyer or the Innocence Project, I think it was. And Larry David gave access to all the tapes because he owns the show. He's the executive producer and shit. And
Hmm.
the Innocence Project was able to review all the shit all the tapes from the filming of the show that day and found the guy in the crowd,
Nice.
proving that he was not murdering someone. He was there watching the game, which is like finding a needle in a haystack too. Like, you know, a packed LA Dodgers game with thousands of people. And the filming is focusing on Larry David. So you're looking at just the background to hope you see this man. And they fucking found him and they freed him from jail
That's so
after all
cool.
those years.
I love
Thanks to a
stories
show.
like that.
Yeah. So maybe we should pay attention just in case someone gets murdered.
The last
but
time I
anywho.
extended my ear to listen in on something, it got licked. So I don't know.
That's fair. That'll make you let it lessen very quick. So I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Anywho, for my
Anywho,
next
you
one,
got 2 left.
that's right, 2 left, and these two are ones. Well, the last one on my list I don't have yet, but I plan to buy it for myself. This second to last one, Julie got for me, and it's the first time, I swear to God, in my life that I got a gift, and as soon as I looked at it, I started crying like a baby. It was like the most heartfelt, nicest thing anyone has gotten me. And
And
it's
this is
a
when we start
pet
talking about the
portrait.
butt stuff.
Yeah,
What?
this is the butt stuff. This is what.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought. Oh, okay. I was taking
Yeah.
a cue, but
You know? Oh yeah, Simo. It's not yet. It's coming. But it's a pet portrait. And here, actually that's stuck to the wall, so wouldn't be worth getting it. But literally, we love our furry ones here at the Frat Chat Podcast. Furry pets, that is. For everything else furry, we use Manscaped, which you can again save 20% off and get free shipping by using promo code FratChat. But a couple years ago, Julie got me a portrait of my longtime pet Sunshine, who, as you guys know, some of you know, passed away a year and a half ago, like 2 weeks before my dad did. And she was just shy of her 15th birthday. And I got her, she was a
wow,
puppy
that's old
as
for
a birthday
dogs.
gift. Yeah, it's really old for dogs. And she was great until like the last few weeks. Everything just went to shit with her health. But literally, like, it sucked to lose her. But Julie getting me this portrait, even though she got it to me when Sunshine was still alive, but the portrait itself is taken from a picture of the dog that you submit, and Julie picked a good picture, and it was like one that I really loved of her, and it just reminded me of all these memories of me and Sunshine in my Jeep and all this stuff. And they used a close up of it, and it just looks so nice. It's such a cool thing. I have it hanging in my bedroom, so every morning I wake up and I see Sunshine
You jack off
smiling
to it.
down on me, and I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I do.
Yeah.
Say hello.
And that's why
Sometimes,
the dog's
when things
smiling
get
down on
rough.
you.
That's right. So it's a nice gift. Like I said, it's the most meaningful gift that anyone's ever gotten me, because it's just just all these memories always come to my mind whenever I look at it. So it's a way to keep close ones close to you. And
Yeah.
even though it's a pet portrait, you can use any picture. So technically, if there's someone in your life, like a family member, something you've lost, you want to have close, you can also use human pictures. But I think for the purpose of this, pets is good. And everybody's had a very loved pet that they've lost. And that's the sad thing is they're awesome, they're fun, but they live way less than we do. So I think everybody's experienced that loss, and it's a good way to maybe put a smile on someone's face. So consider that. You can get them at various different prices. Julie got me mine from, I asked her this right before we started recording, from Canvas Pop, which is the exact same thing that we use. And you can actually use, if you're take advantage of this right now, they're still running their Cyber Monday deal until, actually it expires tomorrow, so you guys are beat. But you can save a lot of money on it. So check it out. It's been the Canvas Pop one that Julie used has been featured in like Forbes and BuzzFeed and HuffPost and the LA Times, Mashable, and things like that. So it is reputable ones. You can get other companies, but no, this is the one that Julie used for me. So I don't know the reputation of the other ones, but it's very cool stuff. There are other ones that you can get, like your pet's head on like funny bodies that are also cool. So it just depends what you're looking for. But this is the one that Julie used for me, and I believe it was something like a little over $100. Depends on what you're looking for, but it's got great reviews.
You
It's
can give
great
your
product.
pets'
So
heads to other bodies, or you can just give your pet's head, which is the route I go for the holiday.
that's right. Just adds a little
Share
peanut
the
butter,
wealth.
and that's all you got.
Well, that's good. I like that. My mom would love that too.
For
And I
sure.
have one last gift. And I think to myself, everyone has stress. Everyone's a little anxious sometimes. Everyone suffers from an occasional low energy kind of day. So there's a century old solution for this, and it's foot pads by this company called Nubu. And it's like a huge band aid that you stick on the bottom of your foot. And what happens is it extracts toxins out from your feet.
Oh, wow. You can get them for cheap too, for like $12.
And I think it's let me see. I had some notes on here about it. It says here that these Japanese patches stimulate the 60 acupuncture points on your feet and help detoxify your body.
Wow. And it says it's good
Who
for being
couldn't use
tired,
that?
stressed, fatigued.
Even if it
You
doesn't
just
work, what do you have to lose? You know what I mean? It could be a
you can
total
put just
placebo effect. It could be totally psychosomatic. What's that word? Psychosomatic.
oh, I don't know.
It could be a total psychological effect and not necessarily a physiological benefit. But who cares? Try it out. Everyone's got stress. Everyone would gladly accept this. You put these patches on before you go to sleep. You wake up and you should be detoxed.
Now they do have pictures of the patches here
They
at
turn
the if you
black.
go to the site. Yeah, and it shows the first night it looks like really dirty. This fifth night, it still looks dirty, but not as much. And by the 10th night, it looks almost clear. So, I mean, I don't know how they would fake that unless like the patches are lined up in order to trick you like
Yeah.
that. So, it's worth a try. And you can still get them for 70% off on the website. It's Nubu, Nuubu original.com. You can go on there, get your shits. And yeah, that's honestly, I kind of want to try it. It looks, I'm interested. It's piqued my
Me
interest.
too.
Huh, Nubu. I've never seen that before. But I do know, I mean, your feet especially do build a lot of stress. All that shit, like that's why, like when you get a foot massage, it feels so good and relaxing because, like,
Yeah, it's the foundation of the
your
entire support.
right, your feet absorb all the stress. Plus, like from walking around, it, like we live in, like we live in the city, and then in the New York City where you got to walk a lot, from train to train, town to town, city to city. Your feet take an ass pounding that not even Simo would enjoy.
Hmm.
So you want to take care of them bad boys. Like I would wake up sometimes in the wintertime to, go to the bathroom and my feet would hurt so bad. They were so stiff and sore in the middle of the night. I was like, what the fuck? Like, if this is me in my 30s, how's it going to be in my 60s? So I started taking better care of them. And it's been a game changer. So, yeah, anything that you can do to relieve tension on your feet, I think is worth a try. So I think I'm going to give these Nubus a shot when we're done recording. I'll report back with my findings, you guys.
Okay, good. Well, I
All
think we need a
right.
drum roll for your last one because this is an important one.
It is. I said a drum roll, not motor rotor in my chest. Please get
Oh,
away.
sorry.
And this last one, you guys, I've been saving it for a while. because it was just goddamn too expensive. It was not worth it. But this is the year, you guys. It's finally been lowered enough where I think it's worth the juice is worth the squeeze with the price. And I'm talking about a PS5, you guys. PlayStation 5 charge. Because finally, it's not $750 anymore. You can get it brand spanking new with a controller and a video game for $4.99 right now on Amazon. Hell yeah. And you can pick the games too. Like you got Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 is an option. There's a Spider-Man package. There's like a Joker package. There's a God of War package. There's a bunch of them. Or you can just get the console itself for like $450 with a controller, which is also amazing. So it's finally available for a price that I think it's actually worth it. Because the beauty of, like, for example, I still play my PS4. They're still servicing it, so I'm gonna hopefully upgrade soon. But the PS4 and the PS5, like, it's more than just a gaming system at this point. It's, you know, it's you have your whole entertainment on there because you can go to Netflix, you can use all the apps. It's like having a Fire Stick. It's like having a gaming system. It's like having a little bit of everything on there. So
It's like having a DVD player.
yeah, exactly. You put it in there in your living room, and even if you don't like video games, you're going to get use out of it. So whoever buys it for the family, everybody will get to use it. So check it out. PS5, this is the year. I just bought some PS4 games, like the 2024 Madden and 2024 NBA edition game, which is the Kobe Bryant year. Shout out Black Mamba. We miss you. But I'm not going to lie. Now that I saw this deal for PS5, I think I'm going to do it. So stay tuned, you guys. Or maybe not. Maybe you'll never see me again. Because once I get it, I'm going to go underground for a little bit and play some video games. So check it out.
Made the mistake
PS5.
of smelling my ex-boyfriend's PS 3 controller. Ugh.
Oh, no. Why would you do that? Oh, that
It
hand
was
sweat.
sticky, and I was like, "Why is it so sticky?" Ugh. So, guys, please wipe down your PS controllers occasionally. Use an alcohol swab.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let
I'm
your
not gonna lie
gaming
with
be
you.
Incubated for disease. But anyway, that's our
When you
list.
said you were sniffing his PS3 controller, I definitely heard wrong. I said you were sniffing his penis 3? What?
Yeah, you got to inspect it before you go down there.
That's right. And so I was expecting, is this when the butt stuff comes?
This is when the butt stuff comes.
But alas, the butt stuff never came. But anyways, you guys, that was our list of the top 10, plus some honorable mentions for awesome sponsors. Gifts to give to your loved ones, your friends and families, everything in between, everybody you want to like you. During the holidays this year, the Lord, 2K23, shout out Lady Gaga, you are the Lord. So let us know what you thought of our gifts. Give us a follow on all social channels at Frat Chat Podcast. That's on Facebook. That's on Instagram. That's on Twitter/X. That's on YouTube. You can also give me a follow as well on all social channels at Carlos Does the World, on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok, on YouTube. Carlos Does World on Twitter/X. And you can follow my good buddy Simo over there at chris.moore.comedy on Instagram and TikTok, and see more comedy on Twitter/X. Oh, yeah. So, ladies and gents, if you haven't done your Christmas shopping yet, what the hell are you doing?
I know.
Stop what you're doing right now. Check out our list. You can go to the episode description right now to click on all the links to every single one of these products for easy access, because we like easy access.
And Hanukkah starts this week too. It's not just
Oh
Christmas
yeah.
gifts.
so
Yeah,
let us know what
lots
you
of
thought
time
of
for
our gift
that.
guide, and if you get any, shout it out at Frat Chat Podcast, and we'll give you some love. So, on that note, Mr. Mo, it's time to roll. So won't you get us out of here?
Well, I motion to adjourn this meeting so I can start shopping.
Oh yeah, me too, because I second. Because I want people to like me. So all right, you guys, we'll be back next week with another edition of the greatest podcast in the history of podcasting time. It's a Frat Chat Podcast. See ya.
Peace.